Ah, thank you so much, Bunny, for your sweet message to me. That was beautiful. Thank you for thanking me. Oh my God. See, that's what I mean. There's so many lonely people out there, especially men, because they can't talk to other boys and be that vulnerable. They can only be vulnerable to, women, pretty girls. So I'm glad, but with the other things that get out of hand, they'll only get out of hand if you pick the wrong guy. So, but sometimes, of course, you can't but normally I'm sure you would have a kind of a discernment, You tend to probably read people properly. So, yeah, I wouldn't think that that's the rule, though. The rule is generally that they can behave. That's what I found. So where was I? I'm having my coffee. I just got hot, I think 5 or so minutes ago. Oh my God, you meant at dinner? When one day I came in, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm coming to the city. I need to see this dress. Let's go for dinner. Oh my God, I didn't even know I was psychic. That's the thing about Pisces sometimes. We can be psychic without actually knowing that we are being psychic, because for some reason that day I was trawling through my phone and I just saw this dress or whatever, this outfit, and suddenly I had a really strong urge to go to the city. I thought, okay, I must go. Oh my God, I need to see this thing. And I was excited about it, So, and then obviously I headed off. And I actually didn't at this point know yet that I would suddenly feel while I was on the train, oh, Ari lives in the city. I should just catch up with her because, make something out of it. I'm in the city already. And then that's when I texted you. That was quite smart of you to actually go to work. That's very, very smart, to go to work and pretend that you didn't check your roster, you just turn up. Yeah, but isn't that funny? I didn't know that you needed to have a beautiful meal. And when you said, oh, I really needed this, I thought I was just rescuing you from the tediousness of doing your homework, doing your assignment, whatever. Because I know how that can be, when you're in the flow and you're doing assignments. It can be so, like such a chore sometimes. It can be. So I thought, oh yeah, she needs a break. It's dinner time. Let's have dinner. So there you go. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, don't worry, many people rescue me. My sister rescues me. So, people who love, so I just feel that these are all, I feel that people who care about us and who love us, I see that God sends me angels when I need them, Like sometimes, but he pushes me to the edge first. Like I'm pushed to the edge and then boom, like some miracle happens. Actually, if you notice, this is almost as if like you push to the edge and then it was almost like that you have no other way but to go up. But that's what I've always noticed. I'm like, okay, like in my life, I've noticed more and more. I'm like, wow, so often when I'm feeling like, okay, the end of something is coming, or I'm suffering mentally about something, or I'm frustrated about this, or I'm frustrated about that, or disappointed, and then good news happened, I just had to take a sip there, but also cough. And yes, I thoroughly understand, that when you're sick is usually the best time to actually talk to people, because I do this. But I must tell you something about you. What happened was this, right? Originally, my plan was for it to be more up-tempo. It was going to be something about you, baby. Where you move, where you groove around me. Da, 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 da. And my original idea was that he was going to have like a natural drum, natural percussion, like African drums, and that's how it was. But then I took to this daddy producer of mine who was a pianist, and so he actually did the keyboards, the bells coming in. So he produced it to that, and then when it came back to me, oh my God, I was like, fuck, this song has just become 100 times sexier because he stretched my drum loop, he stretched the drums, and so it became something about you, oh my God, and the way, because he recorded, because I said, look, I want to say something like, and then he added like a telephone part to it where he goes, something about you, baby, like I'm talking on the phone to somebody or whispering to them in bed, because that was my idea, that I need to say something to this person, where I'm just talking like, something about you, the way when you're just talking to somebody that you love, like in a romantic setting where it's a lot more intimate and sexier and like whispering, and he did that combination where it's panning. Fuck, I thought I loved this song. So I'm so glad that you love that song. But I also love Hey Baby because it's so innocent, and it's kind of like, in my heart, that's me, and the way it goes, hey baby, yeah, but just say yeah. And then when he looks at the top where he goes, remind me, yeah, of heaven, yeah. And actually the boy who produced me, oh my God, his birthday was just one day ahead of mine. And so, yeah, he was a sensitive Pisces. When I was recording with him, I almost cried because when I fell in love with him so much, not because of that song, but that song made me fall in love with him even more. But before that, he gave me this song. He was away in the UK for 3 months, and then he came back, and then he played me this song, his song, and it was called Missing, like Missing You or something. And after I heard it, I thought, fuck, I fell in love with this guy.
What you say?